think you gotta be even closer. You gotta like be like kissing.
Okay, all right.
What's cracking? This is TMJ or Anthony or whatever you've known me as, and this is Beatbox. I am your host, TMJ Anthony / DjB3AN, and I'm here with
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Tayo. Yeah.
hell yeah, man. I think we've been wanting to do this podcast, or I wanted to do this podcast, and I kind of just roped you into this, but you were also down, so
I'm always down. I mean, it's there's not a lot of beatboxing podcasts out there, so
right,
seems like a cool idea.
dude. It was just Maddox and B Art, and it wasn't even in person. I
Was
feel
it
like
never in person? I thought they were in person for a couple episodes.
it was for like maybe one or two, maybe I don't remember, but I feel like the true nature of a podcast is like to be in the space.
Two dudes in a room
Yeah,
talking about stuff
with some plants.
with some plants.
Yeah, our one our one our first guest should be plant. The plant. If this
He'd
this
fit
goes,
right in.
yeah, he'd fit exactly right in. I just have to get even more plants, and he'd just like sit right in the middle.
We're already doing everything right.
Yeah,
No.
we're well on our way. But yeah, I feel like a podcast setting should be in in the space in real time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, obviously no podcast, no other beatbox podcast other than the Beatbox Bros. So, beatbox or box talks,
Beat Talks.
beat talks,
Beat Talks. AZBBX podcast.
beat talks. Yeah,
It's still
in the question. Oh damn!
this thing doesn't want to stand.
But for sure, man, we've known each other for like 10, 15 years at this. Wait, no, like 11 years at this point.
That sounds
Because
right.
yeah, because it was 2014, April 2014.
It was so. I remember specifically meeting you. Well, in person, it was at the original Beat the Heat.
Right.
But my first interaction with you was in a Facebook Messenger group chat that Skylar added us to.
Oh.
Because he found me on Ventrilo, and I remember this because he was from Xbox, and also do I need to like talk into the mic here?
I think you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try to get this to come a little closer. Okay, maybe this is better. Okay, this should be good, right?
Yeah. For the most part, I think it should be fine.
Okay. Well, why don't I just hold it? Like, I see you're holding it. Maybe I could just hold it.
Sure. Yeah.
I
Why
mean,
not?
I don't know. It's like stuck in here. But anyway, he knew me before I knew him because at the time I had Xbox clout.
Right.
Because there was a beatbox community on Xbox 360. There was like beatboxing clans. So like
Right.
Stabbed By was a popular one. Like Stabbed By Remix. Jordan Reed.
Jordan BBX.
Earlier known as Stabbed By Remix. Yeah, the beatbox extraordinaire.
That he went by Stab By?
Yeah, he was Stabbed By Remix.
Oh, I didn't know
And
that.
he was like, there was a couple of beatboxers on Xbox who had like viral videos of them like beatbox battling people. Like he was one of them. Notive was one of them as well. Notive was
Right.
like this, legend. Like I'd never even met him on Xbox, but I had heard people talk about him.
Right.
Sinful Nature as well.
Sinful Nature.
Oh God, what did he change his name to? Logic. Remember at
San Diego?
Liberty. Yeah.
Oh, that Logic?
Logic, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he was like an Xbox legend. Sinful Nature. But yeah, Skylar.
That's crazy.
Skylar was in the Hit By. There was a bunch of like knockoffs of Stabbed By, because Stabbed By was like the big one.
Yeah.
Because you know how like back in the day, like people did like clans, like
Yeah.
oh yeah, my clan's like cooler than yours, like
Right.
so stab by was the big one, and then there was hit by, and he was hit by drops.
Oh
That
yeah.
was his like
Hit by
original
drops.
beatbox name, was hit by drops, and he like saw me on Ventrilo because I had graduated off of Xbox. I was like, okay, like I like beatboxing, you know, I found out about it. This is cool, and then I heard about Ventrilo from Adam.
Cheese.
Yeah, Adam not cheese, and specifically I remember this because like the way that it worked on Xbox 360 was like people would just join like the parties, like the
Yeah.
Xbox Live parties, and you could have up to 8 people in a party, and you had to be invited to a party, so you had to know at least one person, but you could
Right.
join a party and not know anybody else in there. So it
Yeah.
was almost like Omegle or something. Like you could just join a party and just meet a bunch of people.
Right.
And I remember one day I like woke up on my couch and I was like sitting in an Xbox party, and I didn't even know how I got there. But oh, there was 2 people in there. There was Adam, and on Xbox his gamer tag was Frur, like FRUR,
Yeah.
and there was this guy named the Raginator.
The Raginator.
Yeah, and I heard them talking about this app called Ventrilo, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I heard somebody beat like dropping this beat on Ventrilo and blah blah blah." And I was like, "Wait, what's Ventrilo? I've heard about this. Like, I
Yeah.
wanna get on Ventrilo. How do I get on it?" And Adam was like gatekeeping me. He's like, "Man, if you don't know about the vent, you're not gonna know. I ain't gonna tell you." Like
Damn,
he was
dude,
like,
you did
"You're
the
not cool."
accent and
He was
everything. I haven't even met him, but like I'd imagine he sounds exactly like that.
he's got the Texan drawl.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was mad gatekeeping. He
Yeah.
was like, "You're not. I'm not telling you about it. Like, I'm not putting you on it." But eventually, I found out about it, and
That's such a teenage thing.
yeah,
Like
right.
I'm not giving it to you. No, you're not cool enough to get in the vent
Dude,
yet.
I wasn't apparently. Um,
Sorry, Adam, not cheese. If you're watching this, I'm sure you're a great guy, and I've heard you're a great guy.
but yeah, Skylar. Anyway, though, so that was like I don't even remember how I ended up getting to Ventrilo, but Skylar saw me on there, and he messaged me because he's like, "Dude, there's a beatbox battle happening in Arizona," and I was
Yeah.
like, "Really?" And that's when he added me on Facebook and then invited us into a chat. So that was like my first time like meeting you because I didn't even know there was beatboxers in Arizona or anything.
Right.
I was just like doing stuff on Xbox.
Yeah.
Um,
That's crazy. Fucking Skylar.
yep.
Dude, Skylar's right down the street right now. And I saw him at the grocery store like a month ago and I haven't seen him since because he doesn't want to hang out. Um I'm sure he's busy, but I'll see him at some point. We can literally invite him over right now
We miss you, Skylar.
and he might come over, but yeah, he was a connection essentially. This 13-year-old kid. No, he was 14 by the time I met you, because he was 13 when I met him, which was weird. But then like 6 months passed, and obviously he turned 14 like soon after I met him. So like it didn't make it so weird that I met up with a 13-year-old. But I was 18, so I was also young.
The more you,
The more I go into it,
it sounds worse.
I just wanted to meet beatboxers. I was so desperate to meet any beatboxer that was just like into the community and or at least do something about the community that I was like, whatever, man. He's 13. I'm 18.
Was
It's
that
fine.
before you met like Cali beatboxers?
This w- this
'Cause
was
you had
honest.
gone
This
to the
this was like 2 months after I met Cali beatboxers.
Okay.
Yeah,
How did you meet like the Cali scene? Because you knew like Wobbles and
dude,
Crackbone.
I honestly don't know where I saw this flyer, but it was like a flyer to meet up at a Venice Jam. I think I just looked up California beat or like just like West Coast beatbox or California beatbox. If you want, you can like disconnect it and like reassess as I
Yeah,
or
sure.
disconnect.
I think I can just take it off. Yeah.
But I just like I said, I was just desperate to meet other beatboxers. So I was like, well, maybe there's a California scene. They're not too far. And so I either looked up West Coast or California, and I think that flyer just came up, and I think my cousins were going to. They just happened to go that weekend, so I just went with them, and but they were going pretty much to my cousin's house in that city. It starts with an R. You pass it.
Like on the way
Yeah,
up
it's on
to
the way. You always pass it.
I can't think of it.
Riverside.
Oh, Riverside. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
we were in
Okay.
Riverside, but then like obviously they also want to go to like the beach in Venice and whatever.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, let's go. Like that's where the jam is. And so like I brought my speaker and everything.
Dang.
It was like a 30-pound speaker, parked pretty far, so I just like carried it. Didn't have to. It was, dude, that speaker was like an acoustic speaker. It was not meant for beatboxing at all.
How long had you been beatboxing for? Like at that point?
4 years.
Dang.
Yeah, 4 years. And so that was my birthday present the year prior. That's what I used to busk for the first time.
Dang. Wait. So you. Wait. I'm trying to wrap my head around this. So you were already busking before you even like met other beatboxers?
Yeah.
Dang.
I don't give a fuck. I was straight NPC mode. I gotta attribute more of that NPC vibes in my current life right now. But yeah, I was straight on it since it was November of 2013 when I first busked
Dang.
at First Friday.
Dang.
I
Dude.
think I made like $9,
Let's go.
like $9 to $13.
Should have framed it.
Nah.
Do you remember what you spent it on?
Me first dollar, probably weed. Most likely weed. I can almost guarantee it. Yeah.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
So but back to the. So you were going up to a Venice jam.
Yeah, I was going to the Venice Jam, and first beatboxer I met or made in contact with was Bruno. Good old Bruno was essentially the first community beatboxer I ever met. And then through that, I just saw the circle of everybody else. K-Bro, 80 Fits, Track 9, Alex, old co-founder of
Alex C or Alex O. Whatever.
Alex O.
Okay,
Yeah, old co-founder of Cali Beatbox. Liam.
Yeah.
Liam. I think I was mainly going because I wanted to meet B Rhino because they advertised that Rhino was going to be there. And Rhino at the time was hot shit. He still is hot shit. Rhino's the fucking goat, man. If you make a style that only sounds like you, I think like that is a form of success in beatboxing.
Oh yeah.
Like if no one else can sound like you, like
he literally has a snare.
Yeah.
Named after him.
Because no one knows how to name it. I don't know how to properly name it. You know?
I know how to name it. Rhino snare.
Right. Yeah. But like, I don't know. I feel like I've always wanted to put a anatomical, correct
like a
name.
technical descriptor.
Right. Yeah. Because like with that, like I don't, like how do you even describe that? Like puckered lip snare. Because it's not even puckered. It's like
it's the Rhino snare.
It's like tucked. Yeah, it's the Rhino snare. It's the Rhino snare, man. But yeah, he was a legend. He still is a legend, and that was the reason why I was going to the Venice Jam. And I was like, oh shit, it's Frisco. And I was like starstruck. And then it was Rhino, and I was like even more starstruck. So it was like a double, like back to back.
That's pretty legendary, yeah.
And then I saw Wobbles, and I'm like, this fucking kid. I was like, what is he doing here? I didn't know he lived in the West Coast.
You knew him before? Like you knew of him?
I had seen one of his tutorials.
I forgot
Yeah.
he made tutorials.
Yeah. And now he's a homie, but at the time I was like, why is this kid here? But yeah, that was a legendary day, man. I feel like that was one of the best days of my life, honestly.
Dang.
Yeah.
You know, if Bruno was here right now and he heard you say that he was the first person you met,
I think
I
I've
know.
I think I've told him this.
I feel like his response, he would say something like, "My bad, dude. I could have stopped you. Like,
My bad.
I could have stopped you from going down this dark path."
That is something Bruno would say, for sure. That is definitely a Bruno thing. Sorry, I was looking for my drink. Give me a second.
You want to know what they call me?
Oh, it's right here.
Have you seen those? The like the Dragon Ball meme about Trunks.
No.
I'll show you later. It's pretty funny.
But yeah, and I left that day, and I was like, that was the coolest day ever. And I think I went back in December for a battle. Essentially my first battle. No, yes, it was my first battle. At this like conservatory thing. It was mainly a dance battle, and then
Okay.
Beatbox was like the side event.
Was that the 2013 West Coast Jam?
No. I
Was it
don't even.
before that?
It was way before that. I know it's somewhere in the interwebs. I think Liam has it posted.
Okay.
But my first battle was against Mammal,
Dang.
musical Mammal, and it was just 8 of us. Damn, not the egg. This is my dog, by the way. This is Miko.
Shout out to Miko.
He'll make some appearances. Good old boy. But yeah, it was. I know it was Wobbles, Bruno, Mammal, myself, DRC, maybe Track 9, and a couple other people. But then Mammal ended up winning, which was cool. But nice. But yeah, I had pretty much bought my flight ticket to Cali in this battle was in December, and I had told Bruno. I hit up Bruno in like October. He either hit me up for the battle or I hit him up. Or I think I was just like, yeah, I want to come out again. And I think I don't know how it happened, but we were able to make it happen. And I was like, yeah, I already bought my flight ticket to Cali. And then he picked me up, and yeah, we just made a whole thing out of it. I think. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I don't remember, man. I think there might have been a jam planned, and then that fell through. But then they were able to pick this side battle up.
Sounds very, as Bruno would put it, that sounds like a very hip hop thing to happen.
Very hip hop. But yeah, and then that happened, and then I went back like 3 months later for the West Coast champs. Not first, but like there was a huge hiatus.
Yeah.
From like 2009 or 2010, and then 2013 happened, and
That was a big deal.
it was. That's when or it was
That was
2014. It was 2014 West Coast champs, and that's I'm pretty sure it was, yeah. And that was
2014 was the Wobbles Crackbone. I thought they didn't
was.
they battle in the final in 2013 as well.
I'm not sure. No, that was Fitz versus somebody else
Okay.
in the finals.
Okay.
It was like in the backyard, from what I remember on YouTube.
Okay, I'm thinking of the 2014 one because I remember seeing that venue. Like it's very vivid in my head. Like Wobbles and Crackbone on this like tiny stage.
Yeah. It was ran by Poe's crew.
Yep.
Yeah. old hip hop heads.
Yep,
I would call them more hip hop heads than I guess beatboxers.
for sure.
Um, if you guys happen to watch this, no disrespect, that's the vibe.
I
that
mean, I mean,
that's the vibe. That's
they.
actually the name of one of the beatboxers. Vibetron.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, no, full respect because they we wouldn't be here if they weren't
yeah,
supporting the beatbox scene at that time.
yeah.
You know, so they. I remember I have a funny story, but I don't want to.
Massive respect.
Maximum respect.
Oh yeah, dude. That was
Don't do drugs.
yeah.
But I have an embarrassing story about Post Crew from West Coast Champs 2015. But I could save it for the timeline.
What, when they didn't pay for the food?
No, because basically because at West Coast Champs 2015 that was a funny event. When I think about it, like most of the beatboxing events I've been to, like towards the end of like before I went on a huge hiatus,
Yeah.
you were just like dragging me out to them
Yeah.
because you
I
just
was.
showed up at my house and you're like, dude, get in. We're driving to like California for the West Coast Champs, and I was like,
That only happened once though.
no, and also the totem battle too.
Was it?
Yeah, I didn't want to compete or go, and you were like, dude, come on, like I'm driving to your house right now. I was just like, come on, Skylar's coming, and I was like, all right, I'll go. Like the totem battle, because or no, West Coast Champs, 'cause Skylar came to that.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I ended up getting like second place at that. Like I lost to Austin in the final. And
Yeah.
I remember before the battle, this is kind of just like a funny collusion thing. I think Austin was like, yeah, so me and you are gonna battle in the final, and like the prize money is like, I can't remember. Like I think he said it was like $400 or something like that. And he's like, the winner gets 100, or the winner gets 300. The second place gets 100. Do you want to just like split it 200? Like whoever wins, we just split it even.
It's definitely an awesome thing.
Yeah, and I was
Who said
like for me at least, I was like, he's saying this because he either thinks that like there's a chance that I could win, or like he thinks it's the right thing to do, or both.
Right.
But either way, I think that's like I was cool with either. You know, I was like, yeah, we can do that, and he beat me. But then they ended up like going in the back, and they're like, they told him like the prize money was like not that like
We don't got the money.
We- yeah. So I think the prize money for first place was like $100. So he was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna like keep this. And then like I think he got like some like beanies with it, and he's like, you can have the beanies because like if you recall, I
You
wore
were
beanies.
Beanie Kid, yeah.
Yeah. So
As my mom would call you,
the beanie
the
kid.
Beanie Kid, but in Spanish, el del gorrito.
Wait, burrito?
Gorrito.
Gor-
That's like little hat.
Gorrito. Oh, okay. I can't roll my R's, but
Yeah.
that's cool. But yeah, so I got the beanies, and also at that battle. So this is the embarrassing thing is, I don't remember their names, but one of the guys from Pose Crew was like, dude, yeah, I know a radio show in Phoenix, like I can get you on there, and I didn't want to decline it because you know I didn't know them very well, and I was like, yeah, sure, yeah, like you know you can message me on Facebook or whatever.
Yeah.
And he like scheduled it like an interview for me to like go on this radio show, and then I think I waited until like the day before, and I was like, hey man, like
I don't want to do
I
this.
actually don't want to do this, I'm sorry. And he didn't respond, so I was just like, dang, like I just that was kind of not cool of me.
Yeah, I just burnt that bridge.
I mean, because at the time I wasn't really like that into beatboxing.
Right.
That was again, I went against my will. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't like drag me in the car, but
Yeah.
I went out of peer pressure.
Right.
I wasn't trying to battle at that point, so I was just like, after the battle, I was like, yeah, I really don't want to go on a radio show and like pretend like I'm super into beatboxing.
Right.
But that was before I came back, you know,
Right.
like appreciate it again.
Yeah. No, I feel you. But yeah, man, should have done it. It's all good. I mean, it's whatever now. But yeah, man, that was essentially my second battle.
Mm.
Just like the way they ran it was really stupid because they pretty much just like made people draw out of a hat, and then you were placing groups, and then from those groups you did an elimination. And so if you didn't make it from that elimination group knockout, you just
You're
obviously
done.
yeah. But then there was some like groups that were
Stacked.
stacked or the opposite, and like it was just weird. It was not it. I mean, also I wasn't like that crazy good, so I couldn't do some like lip rolls and shit. I was like, I don't know what beat I did, but I know I had lip rolls in it because I was like, not a lot of people can do lip rolls,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I was like, let's do a lip roll beat. Um, but yeah, I got knocked out, and I was one of those people that just left when I got knocked out. I personally wanted to stay, but I was there with some friends, and they were my ride, so I kind of had to go with them.
Understandable.
And that was pretty much the third time I had hung out with all of them. And then the fourth time, I think I just like hit up Austin or something like that. I'm pretty sure I stayed at Austin's place, and he picked me up from LAX. And
Back when he was at living in Huntington Beach.
in Long Beach.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that like at his parents' house, like his family's house?
No, I think he was just renting this place with somebody else. Oh, some old Asian guy. Florio, dude, that's so crazy that just popped in my mind. But he was just like an old Vietnamese guy. Smoked hella weed. He was just right up my alley at the time. But yeah, it was like him, Austin, and I think his uncle, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you met his uncle at some point. He was in the Huntington pad.
Maybe. I think I do. Vaguely, I think I do remember meeting his uncle.
He kind of looks like Austin.
Yeah.
Or at the time, he kind of looked like Austin, but just like taller and skinnier.
Because I think these memories are kind of like fading in slowly. I think his uncle helped him build his studio at his place in Huntington Beach.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think I do remember him coming by one day.
But yeah, and then after that, I was going to Cali like every other month or every 2 months on the Greyhound.
Yep.
Because I was like, yo, these are the homies, and it's literally only $60 to get out there. I'll survive off like dollar Taco Bell at the time because that shit still existed. Or just like bare minimum food, because I was just like, I just want to chill, just want to kick it.
Yep.
You know, I'll just kick it for a week because I was just like a bum and not really going to school. Or I mean, I was going to school, but like sometimes I only have like 1 or 2 classes, and I'm like, I won't go this week. It's fine. I don't really know what I want to do. I just want to beatbox.
Yeah.
And so, and sometimes I rope you into it.
Yeah. After Beat the Heat, I definitely remember us taking the Greyhound a couple times to go up to the jams.
Right.
Yeah, that was a fun time. Yeah, because I remember like after I met you, we had like a little squad in AZ. We had Jordan Murillo, and we had Mikey
Mikado.
Wait, Jordan Murillo. Oh, that's the new Jordan.
That's the new Jordan. You've actually never met that Jordan.
I think I did meet him once.
Oh.
Like I met him when we met Tyler Thompson for the first time.
Oh no, I met Tyler at
when I met Tyler for the first time, we were at a park, and because I remember I thought Tyler and him were both from Tucson, but I think it was just Jordan that was from Tucson because he was going to U of A.
Okay.
So I met him like one time, I think.
Okay, gotcha.
But I do remember meeting them. That was also the same time that like you took a dab from some random kids at the park, if you remember that.
Dude, that's some shit I would do. That's some shit I would do. I would not do that today. Actually, depending on how his vibe gave off and what I was doing and what time of day and if it fit in my schedule.
I was I feel like that was a weird thing to bring up, but I knew that would help you remember it.
No, I don't remember this. Was it off like a rig or was it like a dab pen?
No, it was a rig. Like
Oh.
it was right next to like the public like park bathroom.
Where was this? What park was this?
I don't even. I think it was like in Gilbert or something. Like it was like a midway point because they came up from Tucson.
Right.
I don't remember. But anyway, point being, I remember meeting Jordan Murillo, but Jordan Mercado or
Mikado.
That's who I was specifically mentioning.
Yeah.
For the OG squad.
Referring to.
It was Skylar, me, you, Jordan, Jesus.
Not yet, actually.
Oh no, Jesus came.
He came later.
He beat the Heat too. Right?
Yeah.
Same with Mark.
Yeah.
Who was the original one? I guess like Mikey.
Yeah. Mikey too. Yeah.
Bruno.
Technically.
Bruno didn't really like.
Not really. Well,
bunch.
because he wasn't even here. He was in Cali
Yeah.
still.
Yeah. Oh yeah. True.
Yeah.
True. But yeah, then
It was like us 4 or 5.
So okay, because I don't really know the backstory to Beat the Heat, but I feel like you do.
Yeah, because I organized it.
Yeah.
I was the side event. Yeah.
How did you make that happen?
Through this legend in Phoenix. His name is House Magana. Okay. Yeah. He's a really good dancer. He's like, I don't want to tarnish his age. I think he is close to 60, but he moves.
Dang.
Yeah, he's like a hip hop instructor, professor.
He was the guy that we met at when we went to the grants class. Right?
Yes.
That dude's cool.
I think so. But yeah, he's just a legend here, and I honestly don't remember how I got in contact with him, but I did. And then he was like, "Yeah, it'd be cool to have you on," or I don't even know how we were able to do this, but I was like, "Yeah, can I partner with you and like throw a side battle?" I guess he said yeah, and that's how Beat the Heat came about. We had like an hour, essentially, like just like in between their dance battle.
Yeah. Element judged it too, right?
Right. That's who it was. Element, I think, got me in connect with him.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. Because at first, I think it was just Element that was judging.
And then Wobbles and Crackbone came down.
You're right. Yeah. And yeah, and then the second one happened the year after because I just like hit him up again, and I was just like, "Yo, can we make this happen again?" It's like a year later, and so he said yeah, and
My first
because it was
judging.
because it was under the Worth the Wait competition.
Yeah.
And Worth the Wait is like still like a huge competition to this date under their jurisdiction of it. But yeah, shout out to House and Fury Styles. They're still going strong.
Sick.
But yeah, it was through that, and then the second one was just like a lot bigger. Essentially, we just like had a lot, just more of a turnout.
Yeah.
Because instead of a top 8, it was a top 16.
Yep.
And Crash won that one.
Did Crash win? I thought Crackbone won. Didn't Crash lose to Crackbone in the final?
We'd have to look back into the videos.
I remember that. Okay, I still feel bad. It was my first time judging a live battle, but I remember me and because it was me, you, and Element were the judges.
Yeah.
And I remember Dragon versus Mark.
Yeah. And you avoided Dragon. And so did Element because. But Mark should have like hella won.
Mark definitely won. I was definitely getting a lot lost in the hype, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone was hearing a girl beatbox, and I was like, she's kind of cute. Like,
yeah.
This is okay. I'm gonna vote for her.
Right.
But and then Crash also No, I think his battles were pretty deserved.
Dude, he was like 12
Yeah,
when he came to that.
yeah. Uh,
I was also a bad influence to that kid. I think he smoked weed for the first time with me.
I mean, you know.
You too.
Oh, I actually have a funny story
And
about.
Skylar.
I have a funny story about you. You're outing yourself on the podcast. I have a funny story because after beat the first beat the Heat, Liberty happened.
Yeah.
Right. Beat the Heat was in like I think September of 2014, around then, and
Was
then
it?
yeah, it was like end of year 2014.
No, dude. It was in April.
Was it that early? Okay, I know.
Yeah.
Maybe like April might be right, but
I swear it was.
my birthday's in
It
April.
was in April. Yeah.
Okay.
Because then, like, I remember you were like, yeah, it was. It's gonna be my birthday, and then we hung out later that month because you
Yeah.
came over,
Yeah, I do remember that.
and then
That's when I
you spent the night, and you got high.
yeah, and
On the mountain.
yeah, we walked up, or like I remember I think we were driving and I threw up because of the heat. I got heat exhaustion.
Yeah.
That was crazy. But okay, that you're right then. And then we started like street performance. I'm painting the timeline in my head, but Liberty I remember for sure was like January 2015.
Yeah, for sure.
I remember that
For sure.
because I went to right before that I went to San Francisco for a week and I hung out with Flashburn because I met him on Xbox.
Yeah.
And we were homies, and then his mom talked to my mom on the phone because my mom was like, "I'm not gonna like let you fly to hang out with
Some random
strangers."
dude.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, and she talked to her mom and like added her on Facebook, and she's like, "Okay,
It's safe.
she's legit." Yeah,
Yeah.
like they're normal people.
Yeah.
And then like I went to San Francisco and hung out with Flashburn. I met Frisco because Frisco lived in San Francisco, right?
Oh shit.
And he hung out with the both of us in Japantown. It was sick. And then I went home, and then like a week later,
That's why he likes you so much.
Yeah,
Because he has like history with you.
Yeah,
For sure.
I met him like with Austin. Like that was pretty much like when I was still super fresh into beatboxing.
Right.
Like I went to Beat the Heat, and then Liberty happened. Like a week or two after that. And why did I bring this up? Oh, because you're
Painting
talking
a
about
timeline. Yeah.
yeah, because you mentioned like me getting high. I remember because I probably had only smoked like a handful of times before. Like I didn't really smoke a lot of weed.
Okay.
And at Liberty when I won, Mammal like he was like he pulled me like back because he's like, yeah, so this was the prize. It's like a pipe, but it's like a wristband.
Oh, I remember that.
And he's like, because my mom was at the battle.
Yeah.
And he like didn't want to give it to me and like
Yeah.
announced it in front of him. He's like, "Is it cool? Like, do you want this? Do you smoke it?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll take it. That's cool." Like,
I do remember that.
yeah, he gave it to me like very like,
Indiscreet.
yeah, discreetly because my parent, my mom and my brother and stuff were there. So
Yeah.
she wanted to he wanted to like not embarrass me or like
Right.
not get me in
Put
trouble.
you on blast.
Yeah,
No, I feel you.
It was super funny.
Damn. Fucking mammal.
That's also kind of a cool event to look back on. Liberty champs.
Yeah, I got to like what, top 16. I lost to K bro. Yeah,
Okay.
I remember that.
I wonder what this. I'm curious to like try to look back and see what the seating was for that event. Because I didn't like pay attention to any of that stuff back then. Like,
Right.
I don't even know how they did all of it, to be honest.
Right, because it was Rhino, and I think
Rhino, Austin, and I think it was somebody from the Post crew who judged with them.
Makes sense.
I think that was probably the panel. I had kind of like a hard bracket, Pat, though. Like thinking back,
I'm pretty sure you did.
because I battled in top 16. I had to battle Logic. Like
Yeah.
and I remember this on Xbox. Like I was hanging out on Xbox like a week or two before the battle,
Yeah.
and I was talking to him. I was talking to Sinful Nature on Xbox because like we knew each other.
Yeah.
Like and he was like, "Yo, dude, like you're going to Liberty." I was like, "Yeah, man. Like you're gonna go there, right? I'm like excited to meet you and stuff." And he's like, "Yeah, dude. hope we get to battle, man. That would be sick. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, that would be crazy. And then like we ended up battling, and I mean, I think that I don't know, like it was a good battle. I think he was like a little like nervous or
Right.
whatever, and he was pretty bummed out after losing. And so
I think
he like dipped
that
out.
was he stopped beatboxing after that.
Really, like I mean, yeah, I
I
guess
literally
like
I never saw
I
him
never
after
saw
that.
him after that. Yeah, if you're still around, Logic, miss you, bro. You should come back.
You made him stop beatboxing, dude.
I don't know about that. I wouldn't want to take credit for that. I hope not.
You made him stop going to beatbox battles. Because he was like, fuck that.
I do recall though.
Stop him.
I remember. I don't know if this was him or like his friends, but I remember on Xbox afterwards, like one of his friends was like, "Dude, you shouldn't have like beaten him. Like he's like way better than you." And I was like, "Well, I mean, whatever, I guess." Like, but yeah, I beat him, which was crazy. Like I think on paper, like that was like an Xbox upset.
Yeah.
And then I battled Crackbone, which that was also crazy because he was
Right.
like, you know, like one of the best.
Hype at the time.
Yeah, he was like you know Vice West Coast champ or whatever.
Bararoo.
Yeah. I think I like that battle a lot. I think that was like, I used like two like my like good beats.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, I have to like pull out the best stuff. And then, or no, I battled Crackbone in the semifinals. I battled Antimatter in the quarterfinals, and he was pretty good. I remember he did like vibration.
Oh,
bass.
I remember him. Yeah.
Him and Tooney, that was like their first battle.
That fucking kid, man. Oh, man.
That dude had the same birthday as me, Tooney.
Oh, yeah. Man.
Shoutouts to the, what was that dancing he did called? The glitch.
Tutting.
Something.
Whatever that kid's doing. Hope he's all right. Because he was out there. He was out there, man. A lot of beatboxers are out there. Just because I feel like 95% of them are already ADD.
Yeah.
And then whatever other hobbies they have, they're just like on top of beatboxing and whatever else they're doing. They're just.
It draws us together.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
It's definitely, you know, I think you can look at a lot of beatboxers and they definitely have that predisposed,
Yeah.
like twitchy. It's like a stimming, you know,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
I can only handle so many of them.
But you are one yourself.
I am one myself, but I don't know, man. I feel like there's different levels and categories to the beatboxer realm.
There's levels to it.
Yeah, there's levels to it. You gotta know when to draw that beatbox energy out and when to hold it back in. Cause some of them are all out all the time, and it's like, bro, let's just chill. Let's just talk about life. Let's just eat some food without making noise. You know?
Thinking of like oh god, what's his name? I don't know if you know this kid. Do you know DJ Executioner? He's a little
Dude.
bit new school, but
Dude.
what you're describing just made me think of him.
As you say that name, I remember. Oh man, I used to see him on just like on my likes a lot. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a very enthusiastic
Right.
beatboxer, but I always think of him like there's people that will do this in a way that I'm trying to think of a way to describe this. Like if I'm meeting you for the first time or whatever,
Sure.
I'm gonna call you TMJ.
Yeah.
Like at the beatboxing event, but like if I meet you for the very first time and I'm like, yo, what's up, Anthony? Like,
Yeah.
you'd be like, do I know you? Like,
Right.
we're on a first name basis. Kind
Yeah.
of thing. Some people do that in a way that they're like trying to act like they like are good friends with you,
Right.
To, like, impress other people.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh yeah, me and what is it, like Moon, like me and Moon, we go way back, you know.
Yeah.
Well, what's Austin Wobbles? Yeah, dude, me and Austin are
Yeah.
like tight, you know.
Right.
It's like like I don't know, some people like to do that to just to like almost like a weird humble brag
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, I know Neil. Yeah, Neil Napalm.
Yeah. I should have just went by my first name, dude. Wouldn't work on me.
It wouldn't. There's a lot of people's Miko's going crazy.
He's enjoying the feet smell
Yeah,
down here.
and the scratches over here. But I feel like a lot of beatboxers' names, their actual names wouldn't go. Other than Beatbox House, they just happen to all kind of make it work.
Like their first names.
Yeah, all of them, except for Napalm.
I mean, is Amit
Even the
Amit's name Amit?
yeah,
It is, right?
even the first original like cast, it was like Kayla Milady, Mark Martin, beautiful name. Chrysalis, also a beautiful name. You know, C and C,
Mhm.
M and M. Uh, Gene Shinosaki. I mean, it's not a double letter name, but still flows well. Amit. I don't think
Bralmick,
Bomic. It just
Bowmick.
didn't flow, so it's Amit. You know, Amit's fire.
Kenny
Urban, fire.
Kenneth.
Kenneth. Neil Meadows. Honestly, Neil Meadows wouldn't have been bad either. But
Well, I think
NPM is Neil
yeah.
Patrick Meadows. Yeah.
Yeah.
So technically, it still is. But I mean, not a lot of people can use their first name and last name and make it sound
You know what
fire.
made me really
Tyler Waters. Actually, your name would actually sound pretty fire. Not gonna
Dude,
lie.
I was really salty at Midwest because when I went to Midwest, 20
15.
2015.
Yeah, you're a dumbass, dude.
Yeah, I didn't do well, but I
But
remember.
not even that. Your transportation method
Oh.
was so stupid.
I was dumb, and my parents didn't want me to go, so I did what I could, and I bought a bus ticket. They wouldn't pay for a flight for me,
Uh,
and I should have just not gone.
yeah, you should
Should've
have
just
just not
not
gone.
gone.
That was such a bad experience for you. Because
Dude.
after that, you just fell off.
Yeah,
Like you just like went away.
that one bad
and then
experience.
and then I saw you like once a year after that.
Yeah,
Up
yeah,
until like 18 or 19, and then I started seeing you more often.
yeah.
Um,
Well, there was other factors, like me needing to like get a job and like get out of my house because the home life was not working.
right.
But no, but at Midwest I was also salty because my name is Tyler W. That's my like first name and last
Right.
initial. And then here's this guy, Tyler Weisenberger, out here. Or wait, is it Weisenberger? I think it's like what Weisau or something. Whatever his last name is, I don't know. My friend Josh, that's his last name, Weisenberger. I don't know what Tyler W's real last name is.
Yeah, I'll have
I'm
to
gonna
look
look
that
it up on Facebook later. But that guy was out here like messing people up, and I was just like, "That's my name." Like,
Yeah,
I was like that. I was just salty for no good reason about it.
right. Yeah. Shout out to him. He's doing well on TikTok right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's on the content grind.
He's yeah, dude, we'll have to get on another podcast on just current content, cuz he did like the emoji stuff. It's like emoji beatbox battle.
Oh yeah,
And like I feel like that's been done and rehashed so many times by like J-Cop and the Koreans that they just did it so many times that everyone else kind of hopped on the bandwagon and it also worked.
so he started that.
Who?
Tyler W. You're
No,
saying?
no, no. I'm pretty sure it was one of the Koreans
Oh, okay.
because the Koreans are always starting shit because they're just that much better.
I I wouldn't.
I'm
I
pretty
mean,
sure it was like J-Cop. I'm
J
pretty sure it
Cop.
was just J-Cop. I'm not 100% sure. Um, but it was definitely one of the Koreans. But they all kind of just like started riding that wave, and then they just kept doing it and doing it, and then um,
I see. I
a lot of other people just kept doing it and doing it. And right now, that's a lot of his content is just emoji beatbox battles, which, hey man, if it works, it works. What gets views gets views. Personally, I have no motivation. Miko, get the
that
stop
was
it.
that was my bad.
I have no motivation to even try and start that
Yeah.
because I could. I don't want to.
The I mean, people are driven for different things. Like he he's making content, and people watching it, building his platform. That's sick. I can't really hate on it. I can't do it myself because I can't make something that I would not want to watch. I guess like I would like to make something that I find interesting, and I think that that kind of content works well for like getting views, but uh, it's just it's just like scrolling content.
Right?
Like
Yeah.
there's not a lot of substance to those videos. They're just for fun.
Yeah. You're
But
literally
I
describing.
do like the he had those videos a while back, the ones where he was the dental guard.
Those are cool.
Those ones were interesting because it was
Yeah.
like the limitation, like what can you do.
Right.
And I just remember Decoy's like whistles were crazy, and you could just
You
see
can still do everything.
he could still do his whistles. Yeah. It was funny how like some beatboxers were a lot more like nerfed than others.
Nerfed.
Decoy was like chilling because he could still do all his whistles.
Yeah.
But I remember like I think like I think Inertia's also was like pretty good because he was just doing like inward bass and like tongue clicks. But yeah, those were cool.
Yeah, I mean he's definitely made a lot of original content, and I liked his a lot of his longer format videos on YouTube. Um, they just weren't getting enough traction. Like he actually put a lot of effort into those videos, and now like I'm pretty sure he's also putting effort into obviously these like short
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, it's
short form content, but the longer form content was just way more interesting to watch, but it just wasn't getting enough traction. But it's also like a way for him to get traction to his
yeah.
main platform. But again, this will
I've
be
sent
a
people his tutorials, like his like beatbox
dude. I
tutorials.
sent the doc his tutorials.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Dude, it's just like he's so user friendly,
Yeah,
um, for the majority of people, um, and yeah, the doc would be like, nah, I'm pretty sure he's not beatboxing right now, but like when you like update me on his life, he like just finished watching a Tyler W video. I'm like, dude, that's so crazy to hear. It's just like this 6-year-old man is just learning off Tyler W.
we should have an episode where we bring the doc on.
No, no, not at all. We can hang out with him, but not bring him on.
Oh well.
Maybe one day we can have him as like a 5 minute. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. But yeah, man. And then after that, you kind of went on a hiatus. After that Midwest battle, it's just a bad experience. I personally love that battle. Um, I was one of those kids that was just like, yeah, the beatbox community's got my back. I'll just sleep on the fucking ground. And then I just slept on the ground. And it was like the Tony C and um, Lethal Effects household.
Mm-hmm.
And I think at the time they were like, what the fuck? But I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna sleep under this furniture right here, and I just slept there for like a couple nights, and then just got out. And I think after that, I realized I was like, that probably wasn't really cool, and I started actually finding lodging accommodations. But
That's
it was a
crazy.
great time. That was a great time because they sold weed and yeah, there was a
It
rat.
checked all the
It checked
boxes.
all the
It
boxes,
had
dude.
furniture
Yeah,
to sleep under.
literally, yeah. There was a rallies across the street. There was no rallies over here at the time. There was like it was in the middle of OSU, so like we went to like a couple bars.
Sick.
Yeah, it
I
was.
I'm thinking back to this event, and I just remembered another. I told you this.
You were there for like 24 hours.
Um, I think I was there 2 nights, maybe,
Oh, okay.
like Friday, Saturday, and then I probably like took the bus back on Sunday. Um, the ride back was not as bad. I've told you this story about like my misadventures of taking the Greyhound bus from
Yeah.
Arizona to Columbus, so Phoenix, Arizona to Columbus. But for anyone that watches this, to give you just a quick glimpse into it, I took a bus at it was Tuesday night. The bus technically left on at Wednesday 1 a.m. and I was supposed to get there Friday morning. So it was supposed to take just over 2 days in total. There was two transfer buses, one in Texas and one in somewhere in Kansas, I think. Uh, but things went horribly wrong in Texas because I got essentially stranded in El Paso
Mhm.
at a bus station for about 10 hours because I when I got there to transfer the buses, the next bus was supposed to. I think we got there at like 3 a.m. And I remember trying to sleep on a chair in there, and I was looking at the floor, and I saw roaches like crawling on the floor in this
Mhm.
nasty bus station. Um, and then the bus came at 6 a.m. and I was in line to get on the bus, and the bus was full, and so they just said, "You got to wait for the next bus." So I was stranded until 10 a.m. The next bus was supposed to come at 10 o'clock. So I was there for another 4 hours. Just, I was like, my ticket though. Like, and they're like, no, the bus is full. We can't let you on.
Dude, I feel like you told me this, but like now that you're retelling me,
It was,
that's
it was
oh, that
insane.
sucks.
Yeah. And then, dude, and then it was crazy too because the bus was over an hour late. Like, it was like 10:30 and I was like frantic because I'm just like, am I going to make it to the battle on time? Like, what's,
Right.
I was like looking at the bus schedule and I was like, okay, I'm going to get there like Friday afternoon. Like the elims start at like 5 or 6 o'clock. I'm gonna get there at like 3. Like haven't showered. I'm sleeping on a bus the last 2 days. It sucked. But yeah, the bus was like over an hour late, and it filled up. Like I was lucky. I was waiting in line early, but I don't think everyone got on that bus. There was just
Mhm.
like crazy. I don't know what the heck Greyhound was doing, but like I barely made it on that bus.
Right.
And I remember when I got to the Kansas bus, we stopped at like a I don't know some building while we were changing buses, and I like washed my hair in like a bathroom sink. I just like used like the hand soap because my hair was greasy because I had my
Right.
beanie on. So I just like washed my hair in a bathroom sink, and I was like, all right, this is as good as it's gonna get right now, I guess. Like until I can
Yeah.
actually take a real shower. Um, yeah, that was probably my worst experience traveling anywhere in my life.
Yeah, man, I felt so bad for you when you showed up, because I think you showed up like mid battle
I was showing up like as
as
the
the battle.
elims were gonna start.
Yeah,
Like I was not.
you were out of it.
Yeah,
You were
and
so out. You're like you were just not ready,
no,
and then you didn't even make it into the
I
top
was.
15.
I think I was 19th or 20th.
Yeah, and like you were hot shit at the time,
Yeah,
and so like, and then you just
I
underperformed
underperformed, and
because you were just exhausted.
yeah, yeah, it sucked. I felt bad for the rest of it, but there was a one kind of funny story because I remember Austin and Sparks. I
Hmm.
don't know if this is a podcast appropriate one, but I like woke up with them both like drunk next to me in bed when I was like in the hotel room. I was very confused.
Oh yeah, because you stayed with Austin.
No,
right?
I was staying with Flashburn because Flashburn was at that event too.
Yeah.
And we played Melee. That was actually the highlight of. Well, it was playing Melee with Flashburn and Phantom, and then also jamming with Raul,
For
Baby
sure.
Raul.
Baby Raul, dude.
I think he was. I remember him practicing the tooth whistle,
Oh
the
yeah.
bird whistle. He was like practicing that. He hadn't even had that sound on lock yet
Not yet.
at that event. I can't do it that loud. Yeah, but other than that though,
Oh, there we go.
was solid.
Solid tooth whistle.
That's the new age tooth
That's
whistle.
the newer tooth whistle. I don't like it.
The new and improved. No?
Yeah. I mean, I can do like the outward one.
Whistles are OP now.
I guess
That's
so.
the new meta.
I guess so.
But yeah, I after that battle, because I think West Coast was after that, and then Totem was like the very last battle that I went to.
Oh,
Until I
okay.
finally like stopped going to stuff, and I had
Oh, yeah, 'cause
completely
I've-
been consumed by Melee.
Because
And-
I forced you to totem too.
Yeah, yeah. But after that,
Because you didn't go to you went to the Las Vegas battle.
no,
You didn't?
mm-mm. I was not there. I did not get to see you at your peak.
Yeah, that was peak DjB3AN, man.
Dang. Sorry,
Because
man.
I like won totem, and then a month later I won the Las Vegas one.
Yeah, you're on a roll.
I
You're
was
killing
on
it.
I was on a fucking roll, dude.
And
then I think I was like what top 8 at the time for like American Beatbox Jams.
oh yeah,
Yeah. Can't remember if that was either. No, yeah, that was 2017, I think, or 2016.
you made top 16 that year.
I made a top 8. It was when I lost against Mark Martin.
Oh right.
I think that was 2017.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was technically hot shit too. And then I dropped. My value went down. My stock went down. And then it went back up during like Great North and that little
Great
era.
North and Crossroads.
Yeah, no, after Great North my stock went way down. And then like I just came out of nowhere. I'm like, I'm TMJ now. And then I won that battle.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, this is who I am now. What up? And then I never really did anything after that.
Until now, you're doing a podcast.
I'm doing a podcast. But yeah, obviously I don't know, as time has progressed, I've realized the investment in beatbox battles are it's not that they're the best, but also it's just a lot for no return, in my opinion, unless you get to like the bigger tier battles.
Like, you mean as a competitor?
Right. Yeah. So like if you're not competing in GBB and if you're not at that tier, like battles are not, I don't want to say that they're a bad investment cuz like it's always a good time going to battles in my opinion. But depending where you're at in life, sometimes it's just better to invest in something better.
Yeah, I mean, for people that are getting in, I think it's relative for like the new generation of beatboxers, you know, that haven't been up on that stage, that they still,
Of course, yeah.
they still have those aspirations. But yeah, I agree. I mean, I think looking back, I remember a lot of people. I never really cared. I really never cared that much about battling to begin with. Like I never wanted to. Um, really, I wasn't really trying to like
Be the best.
be the best, and like I wanted to get better at beatboxing, and I enjoyed like making beats and getting better, and like I liked watching battles, but I didn't really ever enjoy um, like beating people, and like I didn't really have like the competitive drive, but I just did it because like I thought that's what you were supposed to do, and like
Right.
everyone was like, "Oh, you're good, so you should battle."
But that's like
Um,
still what everyone thinks you're supposed to do, in a sense,
yeah,
because that's the only thing that's kind of been
well,
bred
battles are
into us.
what push beatboxers to get better. I think
Right.
that it's like the beatboxing's kind of cool in a way that it's like an art form and a sport, like
Right.
in one thing, because it pushes the beatboxer to innovate and expand their artistry for the battles. And there's a whole meta. I mean, now you see it's like so prevalent where like people are learning off of each other and like for the battles specifically. Like, have you seen like Dropical's videos? He's just like preemptively like learning every competitor's stuff at GBB for this year. He's like gonna have all these counters on deck. It's like,
Is he in GBB
yeah,
this year?
yeah.
Dude, that kid's so crazy.
Dropical's cracked.
He's just like not loud. Based on like the videos I saw for
I
Florida, like him compared to whoever I was watching, I was like, why is he so silent?
his his kit definitely has a lot of low end. I'm excited to hear him live.
But regardless, that kid is crazy. Whatever his like zipper rolls
Yeah,
are insane, dude.
yeah, that little like squeak that he does.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how he does that, but yeah, I hope I get to go this year so I can see him in person. There's a lot of good people to go to watch
That
GBB
is
this
true.
year.
That is true.
The Codfish comeback.
The codfish comeback. That's crazy. But but yeah, not to go off too off tangent. Um, then you just went on the hiatus, and then I stopped seeing you for a bit.
Yeah,
Um, I gave you a memory card to put a bunch of like pirated games, and then you never gave it back, or it's not that you give it back. You were just like not doing it. So at some point, I just wanted it back, and then you weren't like responsive.
wait, I don't remember this.
Yeah, because you were in Prescott,
Oh,
and I was like, bro, give me my memory card back. They're like, I would spam you to give me my memory card back.
I think I remember this now.
And then at some point, you're like, yeah, if you want to come get it, I'm in Prescott. And then I just got like Skylar and Jesus, and then we just went up to Prescott
I
for
do
a bit
remember that.
to finally get my memory card back after like 6 months. And then there was still nothing on it because you were like, nothing's on it. And I'm like, dude, I don't care. I just want it back.
I remember was I trying to like put the modded version of Melee on it?
You're trying to put like a bunch of games on it,
Oh, okay. Okay.
just
Yeah.
like a bunch of games. But yeah, you just weren't doing it, and I was like, just give it back to me. And then you just weren't responding, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna fucking kick this kid's ass. But I would never do that because like I obviously I didn't grow up with you, but like as I hung out with you, I was like, this kid's cool. He's like my brother. I wouldn't like actually put my hands on him, but give him my fucking memory card.
I'm glad that we resolved it amicably.
Yeah. And then after that I just didn't see you for like a couple years. And then we started kicking it again cuz I remember you lived in this one apartment
Scottsdale.
in
Or no,
Scottsdale. It was in Scottsdale.
Scottsdale one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And who were you living with?
I don't remember his last name anymore, but he was a Tyler. He was another Tyler.
Yeah.
Um, and then he would always like go to work at night, and then, or he'd like go to Vegas, because he found a boyfriend in Vegas, and then he'd go to Vegas for like a week.
For
And I
sure.
remember I threw a couple kickbacks
Nice.
at the apartment brought the homies over. So yeah, we started hanging out again more then, and then that was probably like 2018, 2019.
Right.
Um,
I dropped some drugs there a couple
dropped
times,
some stuff.
one or two
Yep,
times.
yep. And then, uh, I mean,
Spent
we
the
we
night
were doing
there.
First Fridays like again because we used to do the First Fridays, and then I didn't have a car, so
Yeah.
you started doing First Friday with Mark, and then I just kind of like dropped off beatboxing completely,
Yeah.
and then you started doing First Fridays with Insane.
Yeah.
Well, the I was not around for any of those days. Like,
Yeah.
uh,
No, I thought it was always funny in my eyes because I was like, because one, yeah, you live far and you didn't have a car, so I was like, honestly, Mark is really good too. I was like, fuck you, Tayo. I'm just gonna have Mark. And then Insane came along, and I just at the time I liked Insane a lot better, and just messed with him a lot better, and I was just like, bye, Mark. Insane, you're in.
you're just like you got the roster. You're just like, all right,
Yeah.
come on, like
Yeah.
you're up.
Yeah. And then I just street performed with Insane for like 1 or 2 years.
Yeah.
And then yeah, and then
When did we start like doing it as like a group? Because I remember like there was a point where
after I didn't care about
like trying to make money.
right. Yeah, after I didn't care about making
Dude,
money.
I remember looking back on that too. Because when you'd take me to go with you, we would make good money sometimes.
No, we
too.
would. Yeah.
Like we'd make like sometimes like 100, 150 bucks. And I
Yeah.
remember you'd always like be counting out. You're like, all right, taking off 30 for gas, and like half because it's my speaker. And I was like,
No, I would it would be like a 60-40 type thing. So say if it was like $100, like I would
I'd get like 40 bucks.
obviously, yeah. It'd be something like that.
You take
yeah.
your tax like
The cheese tax.
yes. I just oh man, it's so funny. But yeah, so eventually though, we started just everyone would come out.
Yeah, after COVID.
Yeah.
Cause like before that, I was not in school, which was COVID year, and I was still doing it as like a side job or like, cause I would landscape and beatbox, and so I was just like, fuck you guys, it's my speaker, my money.
There.
So yeah, after COVID, after school, I was like, I don't care, just anyone can come out and beatbox, and honestly, it's cooler vibe most of the time, especially when like everyone makes an effort to come
When there's
out.
a good turnout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's pretty much where we're at now.
Yeah.
You essentially came back into the local scene after COVID.
Yeah. That
You're just
Pretty
more
much.
active, and we've just seen the upbringing essentially. You almost turned into one of those people that left the scene, and then you came
I
back.
definitely did for like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah,
I stayed like I still followed it a
yeah.
bit online. Like I still
You would be
watched-
active in the chat.
Yeah, yeah. And then it really was because I like we were still friends. Like,
Right.
when I moved back to Phoenix and stuff, like we started hanging out. But I still was like sort of not fully into beatboxing, like to the extent that I was before, right?
Right.
But like I would, I started like because when Discord became like more of a thing, like I started talking to a lot of like my old friends again, like talking to like Vocoda and like all the old Xbox guys. Met some new people, knew some people I met from TeamSpeak and Ventrilo that stuck around. That was when I found out about, or I forget how I got integrated into this group. There was a group called Cool Kids, and it was like,
I think you added me to that.
yeah, it has like Pono, Anthony, Vocoda.
No one uses it anymore, right?
It's the Cool Kids is a forgotten server.
What is it now?
Well, it's just there. It's dead.
Well,
I
not
don't-
that, but like what is the current Cool Kids?
Oh, Well, the only ones that are really left is like, I mean, like Pono, Bizkit.
No, not
He's doing his
that.
own
But
thing.
like, I'm talking about like, what's your current cool kids
Oh,
group?
the squad.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's like there's a bunch of people. I mean, like, you, like Hunter, Sam, Pono, you know, Jaleb, Shield. If you, sometimes we'll bring Lucas in there. Um, all the people that I see at the events now, like that I regularly hang out with, like
Right.
those are the cool kids
Yeah.
in my book.
But yeah, man, we've I guess I've always been active, and then you became active again as of like a little post COVID, and then we've been pretty, I guess, just in the scene again.
Yeah,
Um,
brought Beat the Heat back.
yeah, I brought Beat the Heat back in 2023. Was a success. We just didn't make any money, obviously, and invested a little bit more than
Hip
we,
hop.
yeah, hip hop, than we wanted to, and then
Well,
we.
we could have at least gone even if we didn't give Justin like $600.
That's true. $602.
$602.
Hence 602 area code of Phoenix. I don't know. I thought it made sense. I thought it was
I
like
thought it was cool.
I thought it was just like a cool like detail to the battle. I mean, a lot of battles are 500. This one was $602.
And two.
So like, I don't know. I thought that would have driven a lot more people to come out or want to come out. Like the extra $100,
Yeah.
makes a difference. But and then we went to GBB right after. It's Tokyo. And then essentially we're here now.
Yeah.
And for what's to come, I guess. Now we just started a podcast.
Now we got a podcast.
Beatbox. All right. Well, I think this we're like an hour and some minutes in. I have no idea.
Hour and change.
Hour and change. So I think this
with,
is
with some rambles, some tangents. Here and
yeah.
there.
I mean that's expected. Tangents are always good.
I forgot to mention one thing too when we were talking about the bless you, Miko. When we were talking back about the West Coast jams,
Co-host.
co-host, the Venice jams. When you were saying earlier how you were starstruck, meaning Beat Rhino and Frisco. For me, it was meeting 80 Fits, and then the one that Ballsy went to.
Oh yeah.
That was crazy, dude. I remember I was like blown away. I was like, this guy.
What's crazy is that I had seen Pitch Perfect 3 the day before I had seen Fitz. So I was like, dude, I literally just saw you on the big screen. That's insane. But no, I feel like I was able to manage, I guess, my starstruckism after I met Frisco and Rhino. Because then when I met Reaps, I was like, holy shit. Because that was like essentially a year later.
Dang.
So I was just like, this is peak. Like starstruckism.
Yeah, starstruck.
Yeah. And then like after that, I was able to like manage, I guess like famous quote unquote within our scene, obviously.
Yeah.
I met Alem, I'm like, was able to handle it. Ballsy, same thing. Because like, those are my favorite beatboxers, like Reaps, Alem, BMG, and Reaps.1, or sorry, Ballsy.
Yeah.
So I was able to like keep it smooth, keep it contained.
I feel like after I went on that hiatus and came back,
yeah,
I don't feel the starstruckism anymore. Like when I went to GBB and I met like All M, I remember I was talking to him and I talking with Slizzer, and I was just like, man, they're like regular people. Like
yeah,
they're down to earth people, It's just like anybody else. It was cool.
right.
It was a nice feeling to be able to just like talk to them, no ego, like,
right.
Just having a I remember because I was talking with Slizzer after GBB. It was like at the after party, and
Shout out to Slizzer.
dude.
Tim.
Tim. I don't know if you remember that, Tim. That was a cool conversation though, because he was like honestly just taking my feedback, like
Yeah.
just he didn't know me, you know. I was just me and Pono were just hanging out there.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, I remember telling him like the 2 rounds that MLM used. I think if they had switched those, they might have won.
Yeah.
Because it was just the energy, and he was like, "Oh, that makes a lot of sense." Like, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, like
dude.
They were so good though.
One of my best memories ever in life is with Slizzer.
Really?
I think it is. No, I can't say that, but it is like one of the best, like top 10, best memories in my life. Just like, because I was for my first GBB, just like the way everything panned out. I won't get too crazy into this yet, but I ended up with MOM, and we pretty much rode out to GBB, or at least Georgie and Slizzer and I. And I remember Slizzer, he handed me his loop, and he was just like, "Yeah, just listen to this. Like, what do you think?" I was like, "Bro, you want my feedback off your GBB round?" And I was like, "This is crazy." And I think at the time also, like, this where we were driving, it was like in the middle of like the Austria Swiss Alps. So it was like springtime, like everything was green. There was like snow caps. Like it was like I was like, holy shit, I'm here right now with like one of my like favorite beatboxers, and he's asking me like my opinion on his tracks for GBV. I was like, what the fuck is life? Like, this is crazy. This is insane. And yeah, shout out to him, because that was just one of my most cherished memories ever.
That's sick.
Yeah. But yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel like surreal is, I think, the word. Like, it feels like almost like not real.
Yeah.
You know, like you.
Especially like in that moment, I was like, bro,
Yeah.
there's no way.
Like, this is my life now.
Yeah, I definitely cried after that trip, because I was like, that was one of the best trips, or obviously at the time, still considered one of the best trips ever, in my opinion. All right, I think we'll end it with that. We'll get into more European, well, not European travels, but out of state beatbox travels in some future podcasts.
Yeah.
But you want to sign us out? Oh no, I was gonna I was gonna beatbox and then.
Oh. Yo. This has been the Beat Talks podcast. If you stuck around for this long, thank you. This has been Tayo and TMJ, and hopefully see you for the next episode. Peace.